Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about essential modifications and gear that we choose to keep in our truck for life on the road. As you can see, we just upgraded to the Eby Flatbed. We'll talk more about that later. But first, let's dive into some gear that we think is essential for anytime we do any road trips or living life on the road.
First things first, you have to have a recovery kit for your vehicle. We know this very well as we've gotten stuck many times in our other vehicles and we have pulled other people out, especially in the snowy season here in Colorado. So what that means is we have our max tracks here. We have a shovel and tarp just in case you have to dig and just really get down and dirty. We have our other kit right here. This includes things like gloves, soft shackles, and lastly, a tow rope. Make sure all your recovery gear is rated for the weight of your rig.
All right, so next, we want to make sure that you have a solid toolkit. So we kind of have a big general toolkit here that has more tools than we probably need. Ideally, I'd pare down this toolkit to be specific for your vehicle. We still have to do that as we go through this truck. In addition to this, I have some specialty items, brake kit in case we blow a brake line, we could repair that on the fly. We have things like a tire repair kit, and then trusty crescent wrench because you can never leave home without one. All right, so as we're on the road a lot, we've actually been first responders to numerous accidents that have happened on the side of the road. And because of that, we have built out and we think that a really solid med kit is essential to keeping our vehicle. So these two bags, as well as this one, are all medical. Ranges from a little boo-boo kit that has things like ibuprofen, Neosporin, and Band-Aids to IFAKs, tourniquets, medical shears, anything that we need in case we come across a accident and we have to act as those first responders. Additionally, we have a fire extinguisher in our car. You never know when you're going to need one, and I always recommend that you keep one in each of your vehicles. We also include specific prescription medicines. I'm highly allergic to my cats. They travel with us everywhere. So I make sure I have a large surplus of antihistamines in my med kit, as well as things such as an EpiPen in case someone has a severe allergic reaction.
Something that Reyes and I have both always carried with us is what we call a get home bag or a 24-hour emergency bag. We have one for each of us. This includes a lot of miscellaneous necessary items for emergencies, like a first aid kit, a water bottle for multiple needs. This also has F550 paracord in it and duct tape wrapped around it. You can never run out of duct tape. It also includes other items like fire starting material, a mask, goggles. We always have a knife with us just in case you need it, and things like glow sticks, emergency mirror, that kind of thing in it. So the get home pack is just something that you can grab and go in any kind of emergency, whether you need to go off trail or if you're just broken down on the side of the road and need to go somewhere. So not only do we need to be prepared for ourselves, but we need to be prepared for the rest of our family, which is our two cats. So we always carry with us extra food for them. We also always have water dishes that they need. We have leashes, extra collars, and one of our most recent purchases for them was actually GPS collars. So we're going to have these on them anytime that we're parked at a location and they're out and about. It's just really important for us to keep track of them and for them to have all the necessary needs. Also, if your pet is on any special medications, you always want to make sure that you have extras available for them as well. The last piece that we're going to cover is those lifestyle things. We always want to keep ourselves comfortable when we're out and about. So we keep blankets with us, and then we also have chairs. We recently purchased a double wide chair for both of us. It's a little bit easier. We also just have backpacking chairs that we keep with us at most times. Another thing that's really important to have with you that we are not showing today is a spare tire and a jack.
All right, now that we've talked about all the essential gear that we consider must-haves in our rig, let's talk about the Eby Flatbed. So we went with the Eby, I'm actually not sure how to say it. I think it's Eby, because of the flexibility that it offers us. As you can see, we went with these 4-foot toolboxes underneath. These toolboxes are on both sides. It's made out of aluminum, so it's a very thick aluminum, nice and strong enough, at least from what I'm told, but also saves a ton of weight. So it's extremely light, which helps us with our fuel efficiency. In addition to that, it kind of just looks really good. That's the flatbed. We have a bit of modifications that we want to do to it before we put the camper on. So yeah, so that's it for this video. Follow along and we hope you enjoyed.
Let's pack it up.